Nice.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, look at that pillow.
Hi, everybody.
How are you, Steve-O?
I'm very good now. I got my pillow.
Are you ready for your sleeping with Steve-O tonight?
That is right. My
That's
sleeping with Steve-O. This is the big one. This is the I don't know, 22-inch square, something like that. There's a smaller one too. So for anybody who, wants to, like I say, snuggle up with me, swing on over to denverstevo.com. Poo pillow. That's right.
Love it. Poo pillow. Hi, Joel. Hey, everybody. All the usual suspects.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Pete.
Hello.
Pete, I think I still owe you a call, or we owe each other something. But sorry about that. I just saw your name and just realized that we've been neglecting to connect. So, how's everybody doing today?
So fast, too.
I know.
Good.
Great
And Mini Chad has a friend tonight.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Thanks again, John Stastowski. John Stastowski sent me this.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Now, where is yours, Marilyn? You got to put it on
right
camera
here.
Too. There you go.
Well, when he comes on, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I didn't take this off because I was trained well from my kids not to take the packaging off. I mean, I'm not gonna sell it, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like
I'll have to buy another one.
Like
John?
the tag on the like the tag on a pillow or a couch is like, do not remove for penalty of law. Like
John, she's planning on putting that on eBay and making a lot of money from it.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
No, it's already got like my my body, BT. It's already got my BTs on it.
Got my body on it.
My body BT.
Me and Mr. Bill. Ooh, oh no.
Thank you, Pete. We're definitely going to talk about that tonight.
Hey, John.
Not yesterday, the day before, but still, yeah.
Oh, that thing? Yeah, I must have missed that. I'm sorry. I wasn't around on Saturday.
Sure you weren't.
We just propped you up. Chair.
Mr. Bill from John. Love it.
Yeah.
Pronounced
awesome.
Bill.
No, thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
Very important.
Hello,
Renee.
Welcome,
Renee.
everybody. Yeah, so John sent that captain's hat to Aaron, and they just revealed that there's one on the way to Reese too. So, yeah.
Oh wow!
The captain's hat. Yeah, I didn't realize that was from John. We're talking about him. His ears are ringing. I bet.
I'm sure.
Really?
You should be right over. It looks like they just ended.
Right.
So I apparently need to give John my address because I've been neglecting to do stuff forever. And there must be good stuff on the other side there. So.
Oh, Marilyn, please do not become a collector. Playing with stuff and little figures is very important. Okay, no, you know what? I'm afraid I don't know if I have scissors in here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
we're gonna do a live unpackaging, live from.
Don't.
Hey, Linda.
Linda, be going.
Oh my God. Hey,
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
All right.
Hey, Jeff.
Is that happening live now?
The ribbon cutting. Ready?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
3, 2,
oh,
1.
hurt.
Oh.
Oh no!
Nice.
He's been liberated.
Oh. Are you as teary-eyed as Liz was when she pulled her book out of the box?
Oh my God, that was amazing. Watching her, that I felt like so privileged to watch that.
Yeah,
she was so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Destiny. Hey, everybody.
Like I'm smoking.
Oh.
How do you do it? He does something else too.
I don't know.
Right.
Something like that.
You need to demonstrate, Steve-O.
If anybody's quitting this week, I apologize, but
no.
Bonjour.
Yeah. How do you pronounce the name?
L'ambiance.
L'ambiance.
That. It's a fake cigarette, everybody. It's not real, but it looks real. But the dust doesn't come out anymore. Mm.
That's like Chad's cigars.
Yeah. Yep.
I love inhaling chalk. Yeah.
Liz is amazing. I don't know if you're talking about which Liz. Both are amazing. If you're talking about Liz Gale now opening her book and very excited, that was amazing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, Dawn.
Who's a nut show, Jeff? Hey, Don.
What do you smoke,
Steve?
Steve?
Newport over here. Oh no, I was a Camel Light guy for way too long, and now I smoke fake cigarettes. So yeah.
Now you fake smoke fake cigarettes.
Well, I really
they're
smoke
better-
fake cigarettes.
Better for you.
How do you really smoke fake cigarettes if they're safe? If they're
Oh, I
fake?
guess I don't. You're right.
Right.
Denver Steve-O
Oh,
have a
goodness.
different hand signal. You have a different Linda has a different hand signal for
Terry?
Xenu.
Terry, we'll
Really?
get to that. Terry, I'd like to thank you very much for everything you did
Oh.
Saturday. You were
She was
Absolutely,
awesome.
Terry, yeah.
outstanding. Outstanding. You were fantastic.
I gotta tell you something. I was just kind of fast forward and watching some highlights today, and the chat, was on the side, and I think we were like $12 away from a milestone. Like, I don't know if it was 4,000 or something, but Terry she was so funny. She's like, anybody got OCD? We're only $12 away from our next goal. And I was like, that was awesome.
That's very good.
Like, OCD must have given that, $12 because it went up pretty quick.
Wow.
It's great.
Yeah, and then she was giving top of the hour updates and thanking people
Yes.
personally for
Wonderful.
their donations. You were just incredible, Terry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, she was
Yep.
amazing.
Jeff,
all the mods were on.
I starred your question, if that's what you're talking about. I think I starred your question there. Yeah, I
Well,
starred your
that
question.
requires me to read the comment above.
The
Yeah.
comment above is the question that I starred.
Oh, but that's over in the starred section over there. I have to
So go to the
grab my
start
mouse
section.
and
I
stuff.
don't know.
Come on.
Whenever you're ready to go to the start
Not
section.
my job.
What
You want
is
me
your
to do
job?
it? Who was it for, Jeff?
Did any of you see trying to have, did any of you see Andrew trying to have a conversation with a flat earther? No, I missed that.
Oh my God.
Marilyn and I were there.
He's in my
Juliana
queue. So
and I think we lasted about 10 minutes. And then
Less
we lost
than
some
that.
brain cells and we went to Reese because Reese was really funny.
And then somebody else was in comment like, Julianne is really triggered. I'm like, heck yeah, I am. There's no talking to flat earthers.
Really?
I admire Andrew's patience, really, and but I just like he would laugh and he was trying to explain things, but no, not my thing.
I know. Andrew was very respectful and he's very, very nice person. Yep.
Zenu é fodão, mas eu sei que eu sou também. É isso aí. There you go. Thank you, Japan of Green Gables.
Oh.
So that's okay. So for
bien.
context, that's from a song from a Brazilian band that I don't even know. Like I knew the band by name, like I've known their name, but I didn't know the music or anything. And then I don't know how this happened, but she posted on Discord this adaptation of the lyrics of the song, but with Xenu in the lyrics, and it's funny. And then it says there's this part that's like I don't remember the song. I would have to listen to it again, but it's like Xenu is a badass, but I know I am too. Something.
Oh, there you
like
go.
that.
Oh, and I read that as Xenu plays drums at Fogo de Chao.
Mhm.
No, he does though. I don't know.
I
if
think
he
so.
does.
I think that's his weekend gig.
I've never been to Fogo Show,
Oh my God.
but
It's like
I know-
Brazilian and stuff.
Yeah, but I know what Espeto Corrido is like. A steakhouse with the churrasco coming at your table, and that's just common here.
Mhm.
So I've never been to Fogo de Chão, but I've been to several steakhouses of the same kind.
It's kind of like the bubblegum shrimp company where you flip the little thing. You're like, yes, I want more food at my table,
Yeah.
and no, I don't. Yeah, it's Yeah.
All you can eat.
that's my
with the-
comparison: Fogo de Chao and bubblegum shrimp.
Okay, I imagine. I think it's modeled on the style that we call espeto corrido, which is like espeto is the skewer. So they make the traditional Brazilian barbecue, which is in a skewer, and then you just go serving table to whatever you want. You want a piece of this, you want a slice of that, and then you just slice it at the table, and then you just eat all you can eat. It's a lot of meat.
It's a lot of meat. That Batgoat, that's that Fogo de Chao in Minneapolis. That's the first one I ever ate at. So it was right up the street from my office. So we constantly.
I'll have to make sure I'll visit one when I go to the States next. I don't know when that's going to be, but someday maybe.
Can I put something up? Liz Ferris. Hey.
Yay.
Hello, everyone. Marilyn, love you. Love you too, sweetheart.
We love you too, Liz. Even though you only love Marilyn, we love you too.
You four are amazing. Well, she got up early for me yesterday, and well, she was already awake, and I was like, "Hey, you're awake? Do you want to jump on the stream?" And she came on my Fun Day Sunday for like, I said just a couple minutes. She stayed for like 45 minutes, and it was awesome because have it being the next day, and she came on last minute, and we just kind of like decompressed and debriefed, and she talked about debrief, but you know what I mean. she talked about just different highlights, and it was awesome. It was amazing. Yep. Thank you, Liz. We love you, and we do it all again for you.
I had to catch it on replay, but it was very nice to see the two of you like the day after the chatathon, just relaxed. Because after the chatathon, like most everybody went to bed, like you were all tired, and then we all just stayed together like for a few minutes, and then Vanessa, you and Liz went to bed, and then Alicia, Steve-O, Chad, and I stayed on. But Alicia and I were just chatting for the longest time, and those two were just listening. But those two were just listening.
Boy.
They were just like, I don't know if they were actually interested in what they were listening or what they were hearing, if they're just like being polite and standing there.
There are certain things that gentlemen like Chad and I just don't get involved in the conversation. So
Yep.
It was fun.
Yep. It was.
But yes, Sunday Fun Day was fantastic yesterday. I was actually up for it for once.
And I had VIP. I mean, I was fangirling so bad because Kelly Copter was in the backstage putting up questions and commenting. She was Juliana. I'm sorry, I called you Julia. I don't know why. Juliana yesterday. And I was like, I mean, I'm privileged that anybody helps me, but I was like, are you sure? Even when Julie offers to help, I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? But it just makes it so much easier when you have someone, watching the comments and putting up the questions. But
I saw no proof of a Kellycopter yesterday.
Oh, Liz, where are you, honey?
I saw no proof of
Liz,
it. None of my comments were posted. So, probably was Kelly then. That makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
I knew you were there, so she must have put up your comments.
She did not.
Oh,
she did not. I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll have to. Somebody, if someone hasn't seen it yet and they want to watch the replay, let us know. If Steve-O's comments were put up.
There were none.
Did you comment?
Every 20 seconds.
Oh, what did you say? Something about Kelly?
Well, yeah.
She probably didn't want to draw attention to herself. Oh, okay. I get it now.
Yeah, he posted all about her and he wanted her to keep starring those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I'm starring. There's a bunch about the churrascos. Okay. I'm gonna get to those.
You can always reach out to me. She just said you can always reach out to me, Liz. Because I asked her, hey, Liz, chime in about this. Simply Good, Denver Steve-O. This is for you.
Things men don't talk about with women present include cooters. Does it? That's sad. Cooters.
All right, another one for you, Steve-O.
The chat after the chatathon was just good for relaxing after the 10 hours that we were tired, but Alicia and I kind of needed that to decompressing. It was just fun.
True. Vince, you don't always have to be around on a Monday night. You just swing on over to denverstevo.com and pick up your, where is it? Sleeping with Denver Steve-O sleepy pillow. See, there's me over here and also over here because more is more. And then there's Xenu down there.
I didn't know you were the Pooh, though. I thought the Pooh was just an avatar of.
He's an avatar of me. He's he represents
but you're
me.
not Pooh. No,
There you go.
you're not Pooh.
And then if you don't want all of that, you've also got just
Oh, it's upside down.
we're working on it.
There
A big
you
old
are.
me right there. Just it's a nice way to sleep, nice and plush. Telling you, and this is the big one. You can also settle for the smaller one, which is only about 18 inches square. So
I see Liz had to leave. She said she has to go to work, so I don't know if she's still here. So bye, Liz. Thank you for stopping by. Good night.
Thanks, honey. All right.
oh good
Joel.
lord.
Joel's here. Joel.
Oh
McClain.
Joel.
Yay, Joel.
I wasn't oh-godding you, Joel. Don't worry.
No. The chatathon was a real super duper day. The whole thing was great. Organic greatness. Liz was great and all the special moments. It was one wow moment after another. I know, hey? Super big gold star. Yes.
So let me mention something. I think I might have sent this to you guys that somebody mentioned on Discord that it was like a comment, but it was like a question that from what they gathered, like people were coming in at whenever they were ready and like seemed to work very well and flow very naturally. And then I responded, I said, well, I'm glad it looked that way, but actually there was a lot of planning and a lot of, and Vanessa was working wonders backstage while I was here and there, and you guys too. And then it was like a full collective effort for that to happen. But I'm very happy that it seemed like it was seamless, because that was also the idea. I think that's more fun for everybody, right?
Absolutely. There were a lot of people, not a lot of people at one time, but folks were waiting backstage for kind of their cue to come in. And, there were a couple of great spots where we were able to overlap some folks and some spots where it was just an individual in there. But yeah, it was, between Julie and Vanessa and Alicia and this one, that one up there, and Liz and so many people making sure that everything was ready to go and just to make sure that everything was all lined up. It worked out fantastic. But so yay if it looked very impromptu, but it was a well scripted impromptu. So kudos to everybody that was involved in that. So,
and all the guests were just so gracious to each other, and it was just amazing seeing some of them overlap. They stayed a little bit longer, but that was awesome because then they could relate, to each other with different stories and different collaborations with corroborations. With things that Scientology has been up to and was up to and is up to. So that was awesome, just how it all did flow together in a way. But yeah, we really want to thank especially Juliana and Vanessa. They both were, as Liz Gale says, the ninjas behind it all. So we really, really appreciate their.
They were.
I was. It's hard to be on. Like, it's funny because Vanessa posted. She recorded from watching on her computer during Liz Gale's quiz, and then I was watching that on her stories, and then I was actually appreciating and enjoying the whole thing. Like, I'm still doing that with parts. I'm gonna have to watch the whole thing again because I missed a lot of details, a lot of stories, because it's like you're listening, but then you're reading the chat, and then you're checking your messages here and there and communicating with Vanessa, and then checking this and talking to the people backstage. It's like doing lots of things at once, So I think that also helps me to stay engaged throughout the 10 hours, because I am busy doing lots of things. But I definitely need to go back and rewatch the highlights. I think we're going to probably talk about the highlights here soon.
Julie, you're about to get attacked by a cat.
Oh, that's cute. Yes, thank you again, Terry. And Terry has a new total. Yeah, she hustled. She sure did.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a new update. Today's update, Liz's GoFundMe is at 5,415. Nice.
Wow.
The SP community is
Liz.
absolutely amazing. Yes. Liz and I just decided that was the buzzword for the day was everything was amazing. Yep.
So if you happen to have $85 floating around,
oh yeah,
you want to just throw it in. Let's make it a nice even 5,500 for the night. Well, by the end of the night. Yeah. And while you're doing that and being also gracious and giving in such a giving mood that everybody has been all weekend, why don't you feel free to like, subscribe, and share. I did that backwards. It's subscribe first, then like, then share, even though everybody else does it wrong. Sorry, Terry Ray, I'm taking your line. But yeah, definitely subscribe to all four of the folks here. You can subscribe to Liz Ferris, Liz Gale, any of the other Liz's that were there on Saturday. But definitely subscribe. Everybody's a Liz. And then and like all of the channels, and then wrap your evening up by hanging out over at Marilyn's and giving her those watch hours that she needs to, make herself a well contributing member of society.
Oh, I don't know about that. I want to go that far. I'm gonna put this up. So I want to acknowledge Chad, because he is the godfather, the grand Pumbaa, the originator, the what else? Come on, the OG of the chat.
I don't even know. Yeah, the creator, the originator, the source.
Turn your head, Chad. Move your head to the left just a little bit. Just a little bit. No, don't turn it. Just like sideways.
I'll move like.
Yeah. A little. Too far. A little bit back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to center the palms sticking out.
Okay. That's
I love it.
Now you can read the comment, Chad.
There you go.
Okay. Dennis says, Chad, the palms frown growing on your head from your head. So yeah, they are. Okay.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah. Chad is tree, Chad is love, Chad is source.
Chad is source.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, Karini.
Everybody say a nice word about Chad. I love it.
Thanks,
all
guys.
Right. There was one I wanted to put up. Oh, here it is.
I love your accent.
AK Mayhem like me.
Love your accent, Juliana. Haven't heard you speak enough to catch it. Beautiful. Why, thank you.
Yes,
your hair looks very beautiful tonight too, Juliana.
Thank you. I washed it.
Congratulations. I barely got mine washed. I was like, you guys were talking about going on early. I was like, no.
You guys didn't notice Chad actually combed his hair for this.
You fancy.
I was confused by the palm fronds.
Joel McCoy. Chad is the man, the legend, the rock, and now the godfather. You the man. Chad. Oh, you should have read that one because that doesn't sound good coming from me. You the man.
You the man, awesome. Chad.
Oh. Retired Red. Liz Gale can't wait to read her book. Yeah. I can't wait to read her book. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Everybody saw the unboxing. That was exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope she does do an audio version. That'd be awesome.
Right.
Totally awesome.
Everybody make sure you buy 2 copies. I hear the pages are smokable. So one to read and one to enjoy.
What does it say for a collector's item?
Yeah.
Witness, I missed Aaron's live, who was on. And we had
Liz Gale.
Yep. And Jackson. And Relatable Reese. And Gertrude, the dog.
Oh, Gertrude.
Gertie. Yes. I love Gertie. She's so cute. She was like kissing her and everything. And if anyone saw Reese's live today, she said that Gertie was born in the manger next to the Lord. And I was like, oh, that's a crochet idea.
For Reese's pets are always so chill. They're just I don't know.
know. That's why I don't have. If I ever have do a live with Apollo, I have to have Duncan with me because he's so calm for Duncan. But I don't know. Maybe he feeds off of my frenetic energy because he's very calm for Duncan. We were trying to cut his nails the other day. I had Duncan hold him and cut the nails because I just went away because I just work him up. I guess I don't know. Poor thing. So Miss Darren's live, so we know who was on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, Chad is. Can we say that?
Chad can't confirm.
We can say whatever we want to say. I think we're far enough in. Well said, Elron. Well said.
Yep.
Elron.
If Elron says it is true.
LRH, I have to speak to you off lines at some point because you're a ballsy SOB, and I just want to compliment you, but I would never do that here. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Calico 26, learning that stuff about Bijou was shocking. Yeah. Anybody want to talk about that? Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. Liz,
I don't know what we could say.
I'm waiting for the stuff about the Long Island serial killer. But
okay.
You go ahead.
Well, maybe watch the replay, but I don't know how much we can say. I mean, they said it.
Yeah,
so
they said it. Yeah.
If I did hear it, but I was rushing around, so I got bits and pieces of it. But Liz said that Bijou had a terrible upbringing. I believe it was her sister that had a very inappropriate. Well, it was her father that had an inappropriate relationship with her sister. The other way around. So she didn't realize, and a lot of times you hear about cults that unfortunately the victims don't know what is happening is wrong until they're older. So that was one thing. Just she was a victim of abuse herself. She had, a really awful upbringing, and I'd venture to say that living with Danny wasn't, a bed of roses, especially it doesn't seem like she's come out and said anything, but I'm willing to bet that she has been very poorly treated herself. So there was a little bit of compassion there on Liz's part, just saying that she kind of, if she ever did write a book, Bijou, if she ever wrote a book, she would read it. If she ever did come out and want to be on SPTV, she would welcome her. If she wanted to, speak out about some of the things that happened to her. So yeah, it was shocking.
Angela says that I have her autobiography. I need to read about that. You mean Bijou's autobiography? She has an autobiography?
She has one? Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what some of these are talking about.
Just pull them up and
okay.
Don't start them if you don't want them.
Not my job. I'm gonna use that.
Oh,
That's what Steve said.
That's what I said about going over to the starred comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dennis Mason, Xenu plays. That's right. Not my job description.
It's not my contract.
Xenu plays at a tight jazz trio at a tiny bar in the Delta Quadrant.
Very nice.
Did you know that?
Very nice. Yeah.
You knew that?
Yeah.
Oh, Sinfully Good. Update with Sabbath. She's feeling better this evening. Actually wanting to play with her big rubber ball. Getting up on her own. I'm having to tell her she can't play like that. Oh,
baby.
She won't listen.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's great to hear.
Oh, Bijou's sister has an autobiography.
Oh, Bijou's sister.
Oh,
yeah, that might have some stuff in it. Yeah.
Which one, Mackenzie?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Mackenzie, I think.
Mackenzie, yeah.
Terry Ray, hey now, I know how to work people for money. Well, yeah. That's funny.
Nice.
Oh, this was about the all you can eat. I'm in.
When we were talking about the steakhouses, like I start a couple of those, a bunch of them there because people are like, yeah, all you can eat. Vegans are appalled because
let them be.
Nowadays here in Brazil, at least, like, I don't know, I haven't been to one of those. Karine is in chat. She can help me out too. But they have salads too. But they're all you can eat meat places. So it's like if you're gonna spend a lot of money for an all-you-can-eat, not even buffet, for all-you-can-eat service, and just eat salad, it's like, you know. But yeah, I guess vegans wouldn't probably enjoy that.
Can always
Julie,
swing
that's
by
me.
an impossible fogo de chao where it's all fake meat.
What? Fake meat?
Yes.
Where is it fake meat? Fogo de chão is fake meat?
No, but
I'm confused.
help me out, folks. There is a thing called fake meat, correct? That's
Yeah.
all plant based, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
one of the brands is Impossible. Yeah, Chad knows. Chad.
Yep.
Chad
Yeah.
Oh,
knows
yeah,
his
yeah,
stuff
We,
every
do,
week.
we do the vegan
yeah.
talks, yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah.
so there's
Drinking
like
wine.
a vegan fogo de chão? Oh,
Well,
nice.
I don't know. Wouldn't that be good if there was, though?
I guess, maybe.
Yeah, there's a
Hi,
vegan
Freezing the
version,
Project.
everything.
Hello.
And it
Jeff
tastes-
says,
it tastes almost as good.
I have been to one of those food porn places where they keep coming around with meat and force you to eat more.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's interesting because there is a place near where I live, and they also have like a regular kilo bar. I don't know if you guys know what a kilo bar is. It's like buffet, but you pay per kilo. It's served like you self-service, like you make your plate at the buffet and then you weigh it, but we use kilos instead of pounds, so it's whatever how many grams there are, you pay by the kilo. So this is revolutionary here in
2.24
Brazil.
pounds per kilo, by the way.
Anyway, but this was so revolutionary. Like when I was a kid, because lunch is our biggest meal of the day, right? It's our main meal of the day, and then it's just like going out to eat for lunch would be like super expensive. Imagine going out for dinner every night, you know. And then but people have to eat in the middle of the workday, so somebody came up with these buffets that you pay by the weight, by the kilo, and then they just took over the country, and that's what most people that eat out, that's where they eat, you know. So that's when I go out for lunch, that's usually what I'm doing, you know. And I don't even know what I'm saying there. Oh, okay, so there's one here that has that option and has the all you can eat meat. It's just so much meat nowadays that I just can't do that anymore. So I don't know if I'd be able to do fogo de chão, but maybe.
Right.
Interesting.
Japan of Green Gables. How is the Scientology studying going? Ready for Jeopardy? You know, we haven't heard back from Aaron in a while, but we did have a quiz with Liz's quizzes the other day. So we're still learning. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I know Aaron's been really busy, but yeah, we gotta get on some more studying. Definitely.
Yep.
Witness, Steve, are you sure you were there? I don't know where you were.
I don't know, Steve, on Saturday.
Oh,
think so.
maybe he said he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sunday,
Oh.
right? Is it-
Maybe. I don't know.
All the days
I
are
don't know.
blending, aren't they?
I'm
Yeah.
everywhere. I don't know what you're speaking of. I am always everywhere, Witness.
Witness again. I saw John Travolta telling us about silent birth. That was weird.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that is just obviously he's never had a baby. That silent birth shit. Just saying.
Right.
That's all
I never had a baby,
Right.
and
That's all I got to say about that.
already know it's bullshit.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Pete Jensen, Denver Stevo, I'm about to call you Stevo Lindell.
Oh,
that
because of the
is.
pillow. Because he's the creepy my pillow guy. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Pete
okay.
Jensen, yeah. So
That's funny.
Steve Lindell, yeah. Hey everybody! Look at the great big eagle behind me, and I want to sell you these pillows at 50% off because nobody will buy them anymore because I'm nuts. Ah! There you go.
Vincent
Nice.
giggles. Cool. I'll have some explaining to do to my husband.
Oh, Vince, get your husband a pillow
Lucy.
too.
There you go. Hey, Jackson wants a pillow.
Hey, they're
Jackson's
15%
gonna get
off,
it.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna hook him up with a I slept with
Oh,
them.
Jackson. Yeah. Jackson's gonna score a pillow. Jackson
gonna
has slept
score?
with Steve-O many a time. So
Yeah. That's a big comfy poo. Yeah.
nice, and I would say warm, but everybody one warm poo that just doesn't go well. because that's what it normally is. And most people like cool pillows. So one more time. You have the pillow, but then you also have the cool other side. So, and if you ever saw that episode of the Family Guy, I believe the cool other side of the pillow was Billy D. Williams, which, just like TIFF 45. It's pretty cool. So
TIFF 45.
TIFF 45.
Big one or small one, Osa still smells like poo.
That's right.
Yep. Freezino Project comment, merch idea, a shirt that says Denver Stevo and I are just friends. I've never slept with him.
That's fair. That's fair. It's actually not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Right.
Friends with.
Or I can neither confirm nor deny that I've ever slept with Stevo.
Here you
Something
go.
like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
funny.
that.
That's funny.
Yeah. Don Lambert. Hi, Don. I wasn't in Scientology when I gave birth, and I wanted silence. When when my husband tried to talk to me, I bit his head off. Yeah, I was biting everyone's heads off, especially my first one. I get you. Yep. Simply
Me
good.
too.
Josh, silence. Simply good. I'm so sorry I missed most of that, but Sabbath was in a bad way that night. I'm so sorry.
Understood.
Yeah.
I need to get some water. Can someone read one for a second?
That's not his job, he says.
Fine, I'll read one. Fine. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. Sorry, witness. Don't mean to take away your realies there. I loved Amy, Laura, Janice, Kelly, Liz Gale, Liz Ferris. It was a full 10 hours. Yes, it was a full 10 hours. It was to the minute, actually.
Yep.
Janice and Kelly weren't with us though. Janice was on for Syria. Okay,
let's not tell witness.
They have been with us before, but I'm just trying to be fair.
It's all good. It's all good.
Kelly had a great premiere this weekend. Was it Friday night with Chris? I can never pronounce his name.
Malin.
Chris Malin.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was wild. Of course, she did an amazing job with the editing and all that. It was a great premiere.
Janice was in chat. Witness is saying, I don't remember because I know Janice,
Kelly was.
Kelly was in chat too. Yeah.
Yes, she
was.
I don't remember Janice, but I could have just been.
Janice and Mark had their Sea Org day, which was a lot of fun that I had to catch on replay, which was also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was just a lot happening this weekend. A lot of SPTV. It was a fantastic SPTV weekend.
It really was.
I love
Sea Org day and all that. Sarasota Jerry.
Jerry.
Gino Dean. Hi, everyone. I was able to catch a few hours of the chatathon. Great job. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. It's always great to see you. And let us know if you get any new videos up. I know you've been brainstorming and thinking of some, so I'm excited. Yeah, I think I'm your biggest fan. I'm like, I love Jerry. Yep.
Hey, poet.
Hey, poet. Pete Jensen. Well, good job, all, and I shall call you producer at Juliana Bittencourt.
Yeah, true.
Yep. I am gonna say that Vanessa was more of a producer this time around than I was. I was kind of managing live, but the pre-producing and during, even Vanessa was just a superstar this time.
Well, you did all the graphics. You did the.
I'm not saying I didn't do anything, but it was so much easier than last time. So much easier than last time because Vanessa did a lot of the heavy lifting, for sure.
Very good.
Angela. Hey, Angela. You guys never cease to amaze me. How you've all organized these events is just incredible. Thank you. Had a lot of help.
We're learning also every time, so I don't know Yeah, you do. Just sit there for 10 hours looking
Yeah, that's
beautiful
all.
and interacting with the chat and, actually talking to people, It's like and it's visible when you watch the video and you are really there listening. I'm trying to, but you're so, you're just really so, how do I say this? It's not even compassionate that I want to say, but you are. But it's
Definitely
like
not
you're
compassionate.
good, but you're a good listener.
Well,
It just
yeah,
looks
because
like
you're
there.
like my little brother, Steve-O. Like, she's not compassionate.
After watching through this again, after we had done it, I finally realized one thing. I'm really just nothing more than eye candy in this whole thing. So
Shut up.
That's what I told Duncan. I said, the guys are just the eye candy. It's just that, it's us
Right,
girls that are
right.
like,
And we're okay with that.
yeah, oh yeah, no question.
Yep.
It's funny. I always turned off my camera when I left to do whatever, feed the dogs or whatever needed to be done. Chad just got right up from his chair and he was like wiggling his little butt right off camera. It was
Of course.
So yeah, Chad was tantalizing all the ladies there.
And I was gonna say Chad has to do so because Chad has more people on screen with him that we want to see there. We want little Chad, and now he has Mr. Bill too. But we want little Chad to be there.
Where's John?
Chad?
Where's Scooby Dooski tonight?
I know.
We're all ready. We're ready.
Yep.
Good job, Scoob.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
So,
I know.
Yeah, you eye candy. Put a heart in the chat for Chado, and Steve-O if you think that they are eye candy.
I'm gonna jump to the end here. I'm gonna skip over the start very quickly because this is very pertaining to the moment. Prisoner Project asks, Steve-O and Chad, do you ever feel objectified?
Every single day.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Tiff says, Chad, do you feel objectified?
Good question.
No comment.
No, I feel fine.
And Tiff says, thank you, Denver, for being eye candy. Chad, you as well, you sexy animals.
Thank you.
I love it. If we can't laugh and have fun, what can we do, right?
Look at all the beautiful, the chat,
Oh,
a lot
look at
of
all those
hearts.
hearts.
Wow.
Oh, I got to go over to the live. Oh, look at all the hearts.
Confused why Tiff is laughing, but...
Oh, I don't know.
There's look at Chad's
heart.
Oh.
Linda Pigolin has a thumbs down. I don't know what that is.
Boo, Linda, boo.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, here we go. Dennis, especially after that Sports Illustrated Chad cover.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Yeah.
We have Brazilian hearts here too.
Ooh, Brazilian hearts. Nice.
How are those Brazilian hearts? Because the color?
Because they're green.
Okay.
Tip 45. Okay. She was laughing.
No,
she came around.
Okay.
She came around.
All right. Mwah, Tiff. Mwah.
Seneca's okay.
What did I miss? Okay, what did I miss? I had to go deal with Sabbath. Go ahead, Steve. You can explain it.
Oh, Seneca put hearts in the chat if you think that I am just a hot piece of ass.
No. We're talking about Steve-O said that he and Chado and Steve-O are just eye candy. And I said, put a heart in the chat if you think that Chad and Steve-O are eye candy. And there's just tons of hearts.
Translation.
So what do you think?
Hot piece of ass.
So what do you think, Sin?
She's laughing her.
We're gonna wait for a response. All right. Speaking of ladies working, Vanessa and Juliana get producer credits. Next step, and the SAG strike.
And the SAG strike. Yep.
Just as long as they pay them well.
Yep.
If they demand their rights and do everything else that they're demanded, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't just go and strike just for the sake of ending the strike. I support the strikers by principle. Not that I'm necessarily into what's happening. I don't necessarily know exactly the details of it.
Heard of it, but Don Lambert, Juliana, your hair looks beautiful, especially the gray.
Thank you, Dawn.
Definitely. Chad's hair is looking quite shiny this evening.
Thank you.
Very much.
Chad's
Yes,
looking
very
very, he's like, he's looking very dapper. This Mr. Eye Candy himself. Chad is the OT and the go. I was almost said the goatee. The OT and the go of the
Athons.
Go of
the OT. He's the original
OT.
Satan.
Yeah.
And the goat, the greatest of all time of Athons.
Athons,
but I thought the OT was really the operating Thetan. Like I thought that's what it was. Like he's the OT, like he's the top level. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Operating Thetan.
That could be too.
He's the top and the goat. Like he's the OT and goat of Athons.
That.
One tough chick. Oh, Chad has Mr. Bill. Oh, no. Ready, Chad? Let's squeeze them both at the same time on the microphone.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they did that.
You didn't see the video of me scaring poor Apollo, my dog, with it?
No.
He ran behind. We have like a little gate that separates the living room and the dining room. He ran behind the gate. He was so nervous.
Wow.
He like barked at him and ran away. So I didn't want him chewing on him, so I put him up there with Xenu Mike on the shelf. So they were bonding.
Nice.
Linda P. Golan, just want to say again how great the latest Chatathon was.
Thank you.
Yes, it really was. Yeah, it was a privilege to be involved at any level, and all of you spending that time, and those who donated and just sent well wishes, and we really, really appreciate it. All of we call them the OGs, the OTs and the OGs and the second gens and everyone that was involved. Just it was awesome, awesome. Yeah, Linda P. Golan. Closing with Jeff Augustine was fire. He was on fire. We had Mitch too. Yeah,
that was. But yeah, Jeffrey Augustine was probably one of my favorite. It's hard to say favorite because there were so many powerful moments there. But like I said, as I'm doing a lot of things at once, it's hard for me to fully pay attention to everything that's happening. So I'll have to rewatch a lot of it. But I don't know if it's because it was later towards the 10 hours or if it's because everybody was just paying attention, but it was so powerful to hear not only the passion in Jeffrey's telling of the story and all of that, but when Jeffrey gets passionate, it's really incredible. You know, like when he made the video talking about the woman who put the handcuffs in Danny Masterson, that I had not. That was the first time I heard it was a woman. Was from his YouTube channel, and then I cried like just from the passion in his voice. It's just a beautiful, powerful moment, you know. And then when he was just telling the whole planning and the steps that he took prior to going to gold and then getting there, and then he was just recounting that with Liz. It was just so powerful.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
And he complemented well what Jackson has said in the beginning when Jackson was stuck, because Jackson also helped with the planning, right? So I think the show, like the Chatathon opened with and ended. So it was like with the two people that were involved in the first instance of them trying to get to gold and trying to hear from Bob Ferris.
Tiff 45. Hey, doll. Tiff 45. I really enjoy you all and everything you do. It helps the rest of us give and support. Thank you. This has become very important to me. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And you're all very important to us.
Yep.
And kudos and thank you for being on the pre-show too. I've been watching. It's very nice. Very nice that you're there.
Nice. Yeah, I'll try to pop in one of these days. It's just Mondays are hard because I gotta cook dinner, and for some reason my kids always decide to show up on Mondays, and I'm like, shh, you know. But I never feel like I'm camera ready. But I got to get over that. Freezing New Project. Hi, Osa. How's the office?
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Osa. You smell like poop.
Laura. Hey, Laura. Don't give anyone any ideas, Steve-O. Let's not burn books, even to smoke them. Right.
Fair enough, Laura. Fair enough. Maybe some raw pages, some unbound pages that we can roll.
Maybe you could just buy paper.
Yep. Dot matrix.
Not already laced with it.
But maybe the book can come with
goldenrod paper, dot matrix paper. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the second printing will. I bet that's a great idea, Liz. We got an idea for you.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. L. Ron Hubbard. You want to read this one, Steve-O?
I sat the office capacity test at the Deansgate org here in Manchester, UK in 1979. Believe it or not. Body green covering eyes.
Body green.
It's one of those emojis that doesn't translate.
Right.
So
is it like the alien?
Sick. I think sick, because if the body's green,
I'm going to have to. But that was a long time ago, wasn't it? I'm not going to be able to find it fast.
9:30. Yeah.
That's all good. Plant-based meat. That's right, Renee. Absolutely.
Plant-based meat.
Beans.
Stay tuned for the next vegan chat with Clearwater Chat. We'll talk about that.
There we go.
Speaking of, all you can eat salad. That's just wrong.
That is just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yep.
Ooh, exciting.
Ray.
Michelle Phillips came out and said that Mackenzie lied. Then video of Mackenzie and John's interviews came out, and it was creepy as fuck. I think I saw something of those interviews. I don't know that I saw like little segments, I think. But yes, AF indeed. That was, yeah. And very true. Jeff is 100% right here. The whole Phillips family is a 10-hour documentary in itself. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they are.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Juliana, this is for you.
In the U.S., the Chinese buffets allow carry out by the pound. So I guess that's probably similar.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
They don't around here. I don't know why.
Okay.
Massachusetts.
So maybe in some places.
Really?
Maybe to lobby the legislature.
Yeah. Well, especially since COVID, since the pandemonium, there hasn't been any buffets around here anymore. They just never brought them back. I don't know why. It's really weird. Oh, Simply Good. Hey, Simple Good has rice and beans. Yeah, y'all need to check it out. I have a meatloaf I am editing right now. I'm calling it the LRA.
All right.
I love it. I made meatloaf tonight, actually.
Oh, I always think of Cindy when I cook now.
Dennis Mason says PG-13. There goes the one swear.
Swear.
Sorry. I just had to get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freezing New Project, Steve-O?
We did this one. Denver Steve and I are just friends. I've never slept with that man. Yep.
Okay, because it was still started.
I think it came out of the live. Yeah. Well, I think it came out of the live. That's why.
Okay, so that happens. That's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Steve-O, this one then.
It's not silent though. You just can't use words.
Then more than one person. Lady BB also said this. Aaron explained the silent birth is not the mother not able to yell if she wants to. It's about no one saying any words. So Marilyn,
right.
I don't know.
Oh, so
that's what they have to say about silent birth. Yeah, I thought it was also. I actually thought it was like making no noise at all.
Yeah,
because I thought the noise, the
Vanessa. Pain. I think her. Yeah, I think she said her mother just delivered silently. Pretty sure.
But I thought silence was like no noise, and apparently it's no words.
You're not allowed to scream. I don't think.
I don't know.
I'll have to ask. her.
And then somebody walked in and said, "Boy, aren't you sweet?" And Reese had diabetes.
Because she said that.
Because of the sweet comment.
Because she said sweet. Okay, yeah.
Laura Font, Amen, Maryland. There was no stopping the screams. Not in my case, that's for sure. Yep.
Yep.
Don Lambert, when I am in pain, I am silent and need to be alone. Yeah, everybody handles it.
I was going to say, yeah, people handle things differently, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. He has to talk about TMI. All right, we got to get back at him. I got to get back at him. Duncan Honig, this guy, Hun. Remember, this is what calls me Hun. Remember the epidural witch to angel in 2.3 seconds. Yeah, I was clawing him because, well, my daughter was born prematurely. They had to induce me. Truth be told. So the Pitocin, it's very intense. So it makes the pain even worse. So, Hun, if you're listening, I can hear Apollo. But anyways, hear him.
By the way,
witch to angel. Yeah, I was like, he's watching the monitors going and can see my, my contractions, and I'm just like, this is great. Yeah.
Like in Brazil, it's very common for people to have C-sections.
Really?
I think I've mentioned that before. But I remember when I was a kid and I was still like, I would contemplate, if I ever have children, this and that. I always used to say like, no, I'll definitely have a C-section. I don't want to have natural, because it's no, the pain. No, I can't with pain. I have a very low tolerance for pain. But then I was but it's so much better for you, for the children, for this and for that. But then people get to the point. No.
Oh, yeah, natural, right?
Natural, yeah. Because I say I wouldn't want to have natural because I couldn't deal with the pain. But then people say, but it's so much better. So yeah, okay, maybe, who knows, someday. I used to be terrified of the idea, right? And then and then my friends started having children and this and that, and then there's this whole more naturalistic approach started happening, and people started to like not want pain medicine, not want any kind of, and I'm like, you people are crazy. I know it feels better, but why?
Yeah, I've had both, but here, I mean, where I live, I don't know how it is in the whole United States, but it's not a choice. I mean, you either have natural, or if C-sections are a major surgery.
Yeah.
So you have to need it in order to have that happen.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's not something you can choose. Yeah, you can't really choose a C-section.
Here doctors do it because usually have health insurance, and then doctors do it because it used to be, at least in the 80s, 90s, now it's I think it might be changing a little bit, I don't know, also because they can schedule it, so you can schedule your so the doctor can, I don't know, but there's there's this big movement of people not wanting them, which apparently is good, but then people are going all extra the other way, like no medicine, no epidural, no this, no that, no the other, home birth, and
some people
I don't know.
do
I'm
it.
not a mother, I can't judge, but
it's the more natural the better if you can, but no judgment, right?
But I just feel like it should be it's probably so painful and so much harder,
Yeah, you get through it. You get through it.
Yeah, you should know. I'm just I don't know.
They say when they hand you the baby, you forget about it, and you do to a degree. Although I am remembering it now. But so anyway, sorry, enough about childbirth. Dennis, I don't know how we got in that subject. What is the Pooh wear a halo? Is it Pooh the angel?
No, Dennis. It's holy poop. Holy poop.
Oh, like an angel, right? Holy.
So I guess yes. But it's holy.
Marilyn, can you please knit a body Thetan? I have crocheted a little. I don't even know if I was crocheted. It's more like little knots, like these little. They look like little swimmers, little sperms, coming out of a body catcher or floating up to it. But with gravity, I had to make it kind of look like it was floating up, but they're really hanging. So. I have sort of, if you watch the South Park episode about Scientology and they come out of the volcano, the little body Thetans that kind of go up to they're caught by the soul catcher. That's kind of what I was trying to do. There's only one of those that exists. I haven't had time to make any more, but Mark Headley has it. So.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember I
cool.
thought that when you made it.
Yeah,
very
I got
cool.
a picture of it. That's about it. That's about all I have is pictures and stuff. Lady BB, Denver Stevo. I still have not told my husband that I've been sleeping with you. LOL.
That would explain why nobody's been at my front door with a shotgun. So good thing.
Yep.
Now, do you have a list of all your partners here? I mean, there seems to be a lot. Just saying.
They knew who they are.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Hey, Lady BB, when's he out of town next?
Wait, I thought that was B-Man. No.
Oops.
Oh! See, I keep them straight more than you. No, witness. People were just all over. I can't remember it all, but it was super fun. For the chat-a-thon?
Yeah, the chat-a-thon the whole weekend, right? There's a lot happening. There was a very eventful SPTV weekend.
That's the next one we do. Is we do a chat-a-thon weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Make it like 50 hours. Oh, Chaz's snack is ready. I'll be right back.
Is the soap done?
It's a good thing I got 2 microwaves.
All right, how do you pronounce her name? Is this somebody from Brazil?
Carini. The way you would pronounce, I could say Carini.
Carini. Okay. I really love this chat-a-thon all day. Very entertaining. I laughed and cried with Laura. Oh my goodness, I know. Laura FM, and loved all the guests and their support towards Liz Ferris.
Yeah.
Very well said. Yeah. Thank you for being there. Okay. Hey, Bison 5360. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Bison.
Hey, I love you guys. Marilyn Reese has her Mike Bobble. Oh, good. I wonder if she knows how many great outfits you make. Yeah, we showed it to her. She was on actually here on the after party last week, and yeah, I showed her the outfit. So I told her, let me know when she gets it, and when she gets some. I know somebody, did you send it to her? Somebody sent her a Mike Rinder bobblehead, and I said, let me know. I'll send you a Xenu outfit for it. And not sure when, what time, but I believe that Wednesday, Reese and I are doing a live stream together. So stay tuned. It should be sometime morning or early afternoon. We still haven't worked out all the details yet, but that'll be super
That should
cool.
be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be really, really fun.
Reese is funny.
Yeah, she's awesome. Sinfully good. I think Denver and Chad are hot stuff. Hot stuff, baby, this evening. I wish Sin was on here with us. I want some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I need some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Gotta have some loving. Got to have some love tonight. Okay, go ahead. Come on, Steve. You know the rest. Ha, 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 ha.
No,
Come on, you know it.
No.
Stuff. Oh, am I that old?
I don't. That's why I'm just.
Stuff?
You're a lot older than the rest of us.
I got some hot stuff. But I don't know. I don't know.
And
I know the
then
song.
It was like the refrain. Come on, Chad, you know it. All right, come on, Chad.
I know the song, but I don't know it.
Way to go. You know hot stuff, right?
Yeah,
it goes hot, 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 hot stuff.
He couldn't even hear you. He didn't have his headphones on.
Hot, hot, hot. Help me sing hot stuff, Chad.
Oh, hot stuff?
Yeah.
Do hot stuff.
Baby, careful with copyright.
Copyright.
Blah 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 is my favorite part, Chad.
We didn't get a strike for a YMCA.
I know, we didn't.
I highly doubt we're gonna get copyright strike.
Well, maybe render copyrighted, blah blah blah. We don't know that for a fact.
That's right.
Oh Lord, here we go. Joe McCoyne. Okay, fundraising. Oh yeah, this is gonna be big. Okay, a calendar with never ends. And, oh, there we go. 2 I like. an auction of Chaz artwork. I think that would do
if
really
it's for
well.
charity, we'll do it. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna pose for a calendar?
I didn't say that about posing. But maybe if it's for charity,
he'll do it.
I get dibs on the flash dance pose. Is it?
I just had this picture in my mind of Chad laying with his pictures, like, you know, posing with his paintings, you know,
like on a beach,
on a beach
with his shorts under a palm tree.
Sure, with pictures of the pictures.
Why is that palm so tall?
And mini Chad with him, just relaxing.
Creepy V5 $2.99 super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker.
Thank you, Creepy.
Easy. All right. Destiny Salazar, would you be willing to put in chapter breaks for the Chatathon replay?
No.
I don't know how, but that might.
You have to read them all. You have to read it all or watch it all.
That's actually a very good idea because I had asked Steve to clip the chapters, but maybe a chapter break would work. I don't know how to do it.
I think both would be good, right? Have some.
I think
clips.
both would be good too, but I think this is probably faster and easier to make. You know,
oh yeah.
You have the time to clip everything and then distribute and repost. You know, that's probably going to take a while. That could be actually a plan for us to have those videos and re-release, like, you know, sections to revisit, you know, moments later.
Yeah.
But that's actually. Do you know how to do chapter breaks?
I do.
Will you show me later? Maybe we can all do it.
Yeah.
Is it like? Does it take time, or is it just like typing?
You just have to know where. You just have to know what the time stamps are, and then you.
And then we can copy for each other's probably.
Probably, yeah, that would work.
We can each take 2.5 hours and do it. You know what I mean? Like sections.
We should get together some other time off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
Work it out. That's a very good idea, Destiny. Thank you.
You want to take this one since that was one of your favorite parts, Juliana?
Pete says Jeffrey really knows his stuff. Yeah. Now I don't know about this. He seems a hero to introverts. I mean, because he speaks very quietly and he's very right, and he's not very. Yeah. But he's amazing.
When he
knows his stuff.
Speak sure everyone be in there and everything.
Yeah.
I think both he and Karen they're definitely a power couple, you know, but I mean, I personally, when either of them speak, it's like a pin drop.
I listen.
You can hear a pin drop. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Nobody was talking. It's mesmerizing. Yeah, definitely. Dennis Mason, cannabis exists to be utilized as a teacher / medicine. Any comments? I don't partake in that. I like my wine. Or this is actually just Arbor Mist tonight. I didn't want to get too crazy.
Still kind of wine.
Yeah, it looks like wine.
Yeah, I haven't had anything all week. Well, it's been a long time. Can't remember.
Nope, that's not the right
Sinfully
side.
Good. Gang, honestly, everyone who is part of the SPTV Nation is like a family to all of us. I believe that's honestly the feeling that I get. And I think many of us also have that feeling. Thank you, Sin. That's very, very sweet.
I love this community.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome community. Linda P. Golan. Hey, Marilyn Honig. Do you have a P.O. box yet? I want to give you a ream of goldenrod. Yeah, very cool. I don't. I gotta kind of look into that because I don't actually have a post office in my town. So I gotta figure out. Yeah, it's that bad.
That's cool.
The closest post offices in Vermont are like kind of far away. Like I don't go by them. I pretty much do all of my postage and all that stuff in Massachusetts. So I have to find out if I'm allowed to have a post office box over the. I mean, I don't know how that works. So
that is so interesting.
And I've heard it's kind of expensive to have a post office.
Oh, really?
Can be.
It's like $100 for a few months or something. Yeah. It's not
Do you
cheap.
have a UPS store in Massachusetts nearby?
That's what Virginia said. Yes.
Yeah.
I would think that's even more money.
Have a UPS. I would. So what do you do? Have like a? How does that work?
So
we'll talk again. We'll talk
again
about
but they do offer it. It may be more expensive. I know that they do offer. The longer you sign up for one, the cheaper the per monthly is. So
yeah, I'll look into it.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you though. Thank you, Linda. I'll let you know. I'll work on that. See what I can do across state lines. Free Xenu Project. If you weren't supposed to eat animals, they wouldn't make them out of meat. There you go. That's
an opinion.
Brilliant.
I'm a meat eater,
so
but
true.
I'm not.
Everyone's opinion's valid.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Chad. Chad spoken.
I eat meat, but I'm not gonna take sides.
You know he's right. You know he did it.
You know he did
Yep.
You're right, poet. They are. Cows are plant-based meat. Yes.
Yeah, they eat plants. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And without plants,
Super
they wouldn't
sticker,
exist.
Renee Mora.
Renee, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the super sticker. Nice. Is it Disa? Good morning from Iceland.
Wow.
It's 2 a.m. over here. Always nice to see you guys. Hey, Disa.
Me too.
So
Disa.
there's a volcano in Iceland. Are you okay? I mean, what's going on with the volcano? We want to know. Make sure you're safe. All right. Pete Jensen, I had a silent birth. Unfortunately, my mom wasn't a Scientologist. She was just not amused.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
Oh, it took me a second.
I didn't get it at first either.
Yeah, it took me a second. Oh boy. Simply good. So silent birth is a lot of yeah. Well, yeah, we'll talk soon.
If you can make noise but not say words, that makes sense.
Right.
Tom Cruise is likes those silent words, right? He made his wife do that too, didn't he?
Heard so.
Yeah.
When Suri was born,
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. He probably has never had a baby himself either.
First time Miscavige hasn't said anything in a long time, huh? Am I right?
Probably.
Was he in the delivery? Was Miscavige? I heard he went on their honeymoon. So I wonder if he was in the delivery room.
The joke was that he actually was the one who had Suri. But.
Oh.
That's funny.
Wow.
Okay.
Don Lambert. Hey, Don. Words spoken during childbirth pain supposedly act as commands later in life. Yeah.
Hence the sweet diabetes thing.
Yep. Rue. Thank you for the super chat. I would love to see a male. Yeah, have a silent birth. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I don't know. Some of the men that I know around here, they get a cold and it's like end of the world.
What do we? We're not the enemies
I just
here.
said some of the men that I know around here. I'm not saying.
Well, I'm more so referring to Rue. We're not the bad people here. I couldn't handle it. I would admit, but
yeah, same here.
Yeah.
You know what I saw earlier today? Speaking of pain and men and whatnot. You know how they have some people have this machine that simulates cramps pain? You ever seen that?
No.
What's that?
No.
They have a machine to simulate the cramps pain.
Oh, I've heard.
And then they put men there, and then there's this is from 1 to 10, and then they say I have this condition, so I'm a 10, and then they keep going, and the guy's for 2 minutes, and then the woman is she's explaining but you're not allowed to just sit there. You got to stand up, go, do the laundry, pick up the kids, and do this and do that, go to work. And would you like to be out working with this pain all the time? No. It was very interesting.
Very interesting.
Not wishing that on men, just to be clear, but just
this is for you too.
Yeah.
So Julie wants to have as much drugs as possible, and so will the father. Well, I think that ship has sailed for me, but that's definitely something that I would have wanted. I think I would say no pain for me. No, just give me drugs and yeah.
Yeah, so a couple more comments about natural childbirth, which is
select the ones you want, the ones you.
Yep. When it's OBG Foster, when a sweater pills, those are body thetans. That's pretty much what my body thetans looked like. They were little knots with tails, like little pollywogs. Yeah, little pills. That's great.
Body thetan, yeah. Witness says that she saw the video I'm talking about. They did it on a cop. That's the one I saw too. The one that he did on a cop. It was very interesting.
Simply good. Why am I all of a sudden hearing Donna Summer and that "Love to Love You" sing?
Love to love you, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm thinking of Hot Stuff again. Sitting here eating my heart out, baby. Yep. Chad reached OT3.
Verified fact.
Yep. You know he's right.
Verified fact.
Yeah. OBG Foster. I just took the dogs for a walk and realized these chats and chatathon would be good for fooling burglars that there's a bunch of people in my apartment.
Yep.
That is genius.
Yeah.
Chatathons, I think, are especially interesting because it's 10-hour long. It's a 10-hour long video, so you can probably go out and do your thing. And
yeah, like a big party. That's so funny.
They're a lot of fun.
I figured if anyone could make Linda P. Golan, if anyone can make Chad a cacan, it would be you, L. Ron Hubbard. Everyone know what a cacan is?
That's what John Travolta is it right?
Yeah, supposedly he's
so he could kill like 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's not what it means, though, right? It's not. What it means is not that you have a license to kill. What it means is like you're so valuable that you're excused in a transgression. You're just so at a different level that you
such
you
a
can
high
be
esteem.
even killing. But it's not like, because that's the idea I had always. Oh, so you have a license to kill her. It's not really like you have.
I'll take it.
That makes sense. You should. You're that enlightened.
Oh, okay. Steve-O, you got to read this one.
Thank you.
No, I don't. Chad does.
No, it's
I'm reading it. Denver lost his opportunity. Says Denver Steve obviously has a sexy voice, but Chad is my man. Thanks, Renee.
It's fair. It's fair.
I like it. Chad's like taking charge. That's funny. Marilyn, I would have loved to be there, but I've been basket case all weekend. It was Sabbath. I can imagine, honey. I am so sorry. When your fur babies are sick, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm glad she's doing better. I like the name too. That's sweet. Crazy John T. Fun fact, Hot Stuff was the entrance music for the wrestler Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Oh. Do I know who that is?
I have no idea what that is.
What era was that? It might have been the 90s because I remember the 70s and 80s. And then the 2000s with my boys watched WWE because back when I remember it, 70s, 80s, it was WWF. And then, so that must be from the 90s. I don't know. But Hot Stuff. Oh, funny. You have to let us know because I don't recognize that character. Do any of you? No? No wrestler? No? Okay.
No. Blur.
Pete Jensen. Ha! You were also out of tune. Copyright strikes to be damned. That's what I said. Yeah, like
that's by design. Didn't you know we're all amazing singers?
Yeah,
we're just pretending here.
Yeah, I meant to do that. Like,
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman passed away.
That's sad.
Like, not too long ago.
Too soon.
Yep. He's only 60, right?
Was he?
Something like that. He wasn't that old.
He couldn't have been that young though, because I remember him as a kid, and I'm 52. I'm old.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
You're not old.
You 70? I don't know. I'm old. Simply good. Oh, post for the calendar is a Speedo, Chad.
I don't know about that.
Thanks for the visual in my head. Simply good.
Maybe mini Chad in his Speedo.
Yep.
I know. I'm sorry I sewed his clothes on.
62. Creepy 5 saying 62. I don't know if that's their age. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry.
Dawn Lambert says 70.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. Because I think Dawn is 70, so I don't know if they're talking about their age or Pee Wee's age. Oh, Pee Wee was 70 or 71.
Was he? Rue. What does that mean? ASCAP?
I don't know.
Restrictions if Chad sings.
Something copyright, something.
Yeah, it's the music-y people.
Oh, okay.
All right. Crazy John T. Has everyone said hi to Osa? Oh, good idea. I do have my
Hi,
line.
Osa.
Osa.
Hi, Laura's mom.
Laura's mom.
Osa, we're only kidding that you smell like poo. But come on out. No, we're not kidding.
We have a lot of fun.
L. Ron Hubbard, question for each of you. Which was the ex-Scientologist YouTube channel you all first subbed to? Mine were Mark Bunker, Karen De La Carriere. Yeah, those were early on.
Nice.
I'd say probably Aaron, because I watched him a few years ago. Can't remember who my second one was. Do you guys remember who's your?
I honestly don't remember.
Mine was definitely Levin Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Marty Rathbun and David Miscavige. I think those were my two ex-Scientologists.
Always with the jokes with Steve-O.
Yeah.
I think that Aaron would make sense because
I did Aaron
because his story stood out to me in the aftermath, and also because I remember one of the earliest things that I saw was his series of interviews with Mike Render from a long time ago. Of course, I didn't watch it a long time ago because I haven't been following for that long. But I honestly don't remember who like the first one was. But I think I want to say Aaron and Chris Shelton probably, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I listened to the Fair Game podcast way before I really got into the YouTube thing. And then of course, the aftermath even before that, the show. Right. But yeah, Aaron was pretty much the first one I
started on YouTube because I looked for Going Clear. And then I watched Going Clear on YouTube.
Gotcha.
I didn't know Karen's was Karen's when I first found it because what is it? Escaping Scientology?
Surviving.
And there were a bunch of clips from other things, so it wasn't a lot of Karen going, "Hi, I'm Karen." So.
I first saw Karen on John Atak on John Atak's channel because she has done a bunch of interviews with John Atak. So
Karen and Tori Magoo are two
Tori
people
Magoo.
I listen. Yes. Yeah. Rue, what about that melting cake song?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't either.
The melting
Steve-O,
cake
you know
song.
about pop culture more than
I don't know the melting cake song. I know a lot of songs from the band Cake, but I don't know the
Me too. I love Cake. I saw them not too far from me a few years ago, about 5 years ago. They came to the town next to mine.
Very nice.
I was so excited. Yeah.
I saw them.
I want to rectify something here.
Sure.
OBJ Foster said Mark Bunker isn't an ex. Yeah, so I think the question still stands. It's not like necessarily ex-Scientologists, but Scientology criticals.
Yeah.
Critics.
Yep.
Anti-Scientologists. Mark Bunker is a never end, but he's like an OG, diehard, super awesome never end.
I think the original. Okay, there was the original question from someone who said they watched Mark Bunker. So
yeah,
I think that's probably what they meant then. Yeah.
Well, you would think LRH would know who's an ex and who's not.
Yeah.
You think?
Free Xeno Project comment. Shout out to Oppenheimer and Barbie for tanking Mission Impossible 7. Yes.
7,
not 17. This is 17. Yeah.
7, but yeah.
7.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Go atomic bombs.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie. Yeah. Here's it for Barbie. Terry Ray, Denver Steve-O. I went to a friend's new house. In his bar, he has an ice maker that makes ice chips you like. Ooh. I thought of you immediately.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Too kind. I get crabby because my ice machine. I know, first world problems here. My ice machine, the ice machine that's attached to my fridge, it'll spit out the what do they call it? Crushed, right? It breaks up the cubes into little crushed things, and they're okay. But it'll like shoot out all these big full chunks, like the big full ones. And I'm like, I don't want that. I wouldn't have pressed the button for crushed if I wanted the big full ones. And so I'm a big fan, of going to my friend Sonic and getting the little what I call the rabbit pellet ice because they're nice and tiny and they're fun to chew on, and I'm a big fan of those. So yay! I definitely need to get a cool bar with an ice maker that makes really cool ice. Oh, and then there's of course the big round ones too, the big craft ice, which are good for the cocktails.
Oh, with like the little hole kind of it, like a partial.
No, this is just a big this is like a big Rochambeau testicle. I mean, it's just huge. And it's just
Oh,
yeah, like 3 inches around. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Deb's playlist. The volcano's going dormant. It was a ripping for 2 weeks. Or repping? Ripping. Yep. Wow. Steve-O, you want to read a few? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
This is a funny one about ages. People were talking about their age. They're putting all kinds of numbers. And Freezing the Project says, I'm not going to pull it up. I still identify as 30. That's the spirit.
There it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my sinuses.
Yeah.
Reese was talking earlier about how she's been having kind of the sinuses and the sneezes and the runny nose and all that. And I have too. I've actually really since right after the chatathon, so my eyes are watery and all of that. But I don't think that I'm having them for the same reasons as Reese thinks she's having. Reese was suggesting that she was having them because of
She's ovulating.
She's ovulating. I don't think I'm ovulating. I could be wrong.
I don't think you are.
Could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Want me to get you a test?
Yeah. They make tests for that kind of thing. That'd be cool.
I think so.
Sinus test. That'd be fun. I was told once that if we're not supposed to eat cows, they would have made them harder to catch. Just saying. Absolutely, Joel. 100%.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, just you don't even have to try. Just push them over, and you're good to go. Creepy B5 says, "I know you're right, Chad."
Thanks, Creepy. You're right too.
Don Lambert says most Scientologists have silent births and abortions. Excellent.
Yeah, that's very interesting, right? Because it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad. It's like you're either repressing or oppressing. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, there's no fun in Scientology, it doesn't seem.
Yeah, it's like you're really repressing the woman's need to express her pain and to feel and to actually go through through labor, or you're oppressing her choice of having children and forcing her to have an abortion. It's so messed up.
Free Xenu Project says, comments. So what John Travolta was explaining, that it's called a silent birth because they don't say words. If they need to yell and scream, that's fine, but the words have meanings and can imprint, right?
That is so weird.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
Ooh, Liz Gale.
Linda P. Oh, hi, Liz. Linda P. Golan says, so if Siri was a boy...
Sorry.
Hey, yes, no, swing on in. Good to have you here. So if Siri was a boy, was she supposed to be LRH 2.0 21 years after the body dropping? Yes. Short answer,
what I hear,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
But if a Thetan doesn't have a gender, Siri could still be an LRH 2.0 in a girl's body.
Do you think LRH would allow himself to be put into the body of a woman even if he wasn't a sexist pig?
But it was Tom Cruise's daughter, so maybe he didn't know. Maybe he thought he was a boy. Maybe he didn't look long enough. He got too excited that, yeah, it's Tom Cruise.
Siri has a tiny penis. That's what you're saying.
I never know. I've never seen it.
Could be. OBG Foster says, because babies can't understand words, can understand words, but not sounds of pain. Got it.
Right? No, but that's so stupid because that's the opposite. Because babies can't understand words, but the sounds of pain would be something that's more natural. Like you would understand the noise of yelling more than the words.
But a 50 billion year old baby would know.
That's true.
I don't know.
The words, yeah. And then it would be printed in your engram. So the thing is that it would be re-stimulated in the future, right? So they don't understand the words as babies, but then in the future they would, the engram would be re-stimulated, and they would activate something negative because of the words.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
That does make sense.
Poet
it does,
says,
but it does.
If my last flare-up of diverticulitis was anything like what women experience during childbirth, they have my utmost respect.
My mom has diverticulitis, and she says it's really painful.
Hey, Liz, we were talking earlier about when you come out with the second edition of your book, if maybe those pages could be weed laced, and then we just, roll up a page.
Not the pages of the book, though. We had this discussion.
Well,
pages of the book. We don't want people burning books.
This is a great marketing gimmick, right? One, you have people buy 2 copies of the book, one to keep on their bookshelf that you will so sweetly sign and autograph, and then a second one that doesn't have the binding on it, that's just the pages, and then those they can, roll up and toke.
Or
what do you think?
The book could come with like a gift, like an attached bag of papers.
Oh yeah. That's right.
That was
you were going to hollow out the inside, much like they do in Shawshank Redemption, but instead of a little like rock hammer, it would just be weed inside the book.
Weed or paper?
Well, you hollow out the paper and put weed in it, and then she can just pull out the she.
That is getting so confusing.
The point being, you're going to have people buy 2 copies of the book, one to keep and one to enjoy.
But you still want people to rip up the pages of the book to use them as paper.
I don't know. You just smoke something, guys.
We don't want people to rip pages of the book, though.
They gave the cop a 7, and he needed to sit down. She was like, "Nope, you got to go to work now." Sorry, I'm with it now. That was the cop that got the baby cramps.
Wow, the menstrual cramps.
The menstrual cramp thing. Yeah. Disa says, "Yeah, the volcano is pretty much over, but I live almost 15 kilometers from it, about 9 miles. We could sit in the hot tub in our garden, chilling with a cold beer, and watch the volcano. Pretty amazing." I bet that was. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sit back there and watch, like nice and at night, and you would just see this lava oozing, and
that's wild. Totally wild.
You need a lava towel for that. Donna Summer, why people get pregnant.
We got some towels.
Donna Summer, why people get pregnant. Just saying. You're absolutely right. Witness.
And Peter Frampton. Ooh, baby, I love you.
Yeah. Chad, what are your soaps doing?
Well, good question. I want to make another video because people are asking about the soaps. It's been a long time.
But have you used up all the ones you have already?
No, but I do use them.
Oh, you should start giving them away.
Well, cocktail soaps.
Yeah, that's true. They're not really pretty anymore.
Merch.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can get Fourth Wall to sell soap though. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kelly was telling me that you can feature some. She said that some of my handmade crochet items I could offer on Fourth Wall, and I didn't know that you don't have to only offer their the merch that they. I'm not sure.
But then you'd fulfill it instead of Fourth Wall?
Yeah.
They would just use like the platform? Huh.
I don't know, because now that you say that, the Headleys are selling Blown for Good off of Fourth Wall, and I think that those are coming from Fourth Wall. So I'm thinking that Mark and Claire actually shipped books to some sort of distribution place, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Mark, Claire, if you're listening, please let us know. here in the chat.
They're not listening,
Yep.
not tonight. I don't think.
Oh.
I've been busy.
Levin Smith's probably listening.
But you have a close connection to them, sort of, like kind of. You're right there, next door.
I can spitball to their house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit,
find it
Liz
out.
said, sadly, the book is THC free.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we don't
Second,
want to smoke your book. Anyways, we
No,
want to
but
read
that-
it and keep it
but-
on our.
second
No, but
edition,
Steve
right?
does.
The second edition, you can add some THC.
There you go.
Yeah. Suggestion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Free Xenu Project feels so bad for women when they are pregnant. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
There were some nice things about it, though. I mean, it is really cool. It is a
Yeah,
miracle.
Yeah, 6 to
Yeah.
8 weeks off. I mean, yeah, it's because that's why people get pregnant, is right for the time off.
Steve, do you need another birds and the bees? BYF.
Apparently, I do. While you were gone, we were talking about my sinuses and how Reese also has these sinus issues, but how mine were not as a result of my ovulation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Then I can't help you. This is, of course, mine are always about no, not anymore. I'm old. Yep. You're still reading, Steve-O? I don't want to double tap over you.
No, I gave you this one. There you go.
Okay. Simply Good. Donna Summer song. Love to Love Ya. 2-minute orgasm. I see why you gave it to me. Did you know she was so nervous in the studio that she did that version as a joke? And that's the one that was a hit. Love to Love Ya.
Love to love you, baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know that one is as much.
Yeah. I'll have what she's having.
I gotta listen to it. Yep.
I love to love you, baby. There you go. There's my orgasm there. Thank you.
Nice.
That's too funny. I love it. Renee B. Marilyn, you're a young lady. How can you remember all this music? I was born in 1970. I'll just own it. Yeah. But my husband was born in the 50s. Just say it. So Reese and I have something in common.
I guess you do.
Just say it.
My parents were born in the 50s, just saying.
Really? Oh, boy.
No, my dad was from 1948, actually. My mom's from 1950. It's not really the 50s. Nice. 50.
Well, to be fair, Duncan was born in 1959, so he's going to be 65 soon. So, which I think is the same age that Reese said her husband is. So, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, Creepy B5, no banana hammocks, please. Oh, and our SPTV mail calendar.
Yeah.
the never end eye candy mail calendar.
It's not a banana hammock if there's no hammock.
Okay, so Marilyn, I know you've never watched Friends, but there's an epic. I know you're singing the song. Okay, there's an epic story in Friends. There's an epic story in Friends. Help me out here, guys. When Phoebe, I don't know if you know who Phoebe is, but Phoebe gets married, and she's going to change her name, right? And then she goes to wherever it is that you go to change your name, and she asks the man who works there. So she says, my last name is Buffet. My husband's name is what is it? Hennigy? I forget. So is it? And I want to keep both. Like, is it supposed to be Buffet Hennigy or Hennigy Buffet? And then he says it's whatever you want. It's like, well, not whatever I want. And then the guy's like, it can be whatever you want. And then she's like, ooh, this could take a while. And then she comes home and she changed her name to Princess Consuelo Banana Hammock.
I love it. It reminds me of Maria de Jesus. I love that on that video for Mike. That was like
that was awesome.
Part. Yeah, she's
at least her name wasn't Pete Moss.
Wasn't what? I'm sorry.
Pete Moss.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready, guys. 8 points out of out R Factor. Did I miss bad singing? Yes, you did. Take 2 plays. Oh God. Okay, so
What was the song again?
Context was that there was a whole thing about these guys up here being eye candy, and we're just, the worker bees, and they're the eye candy. So Seneca commented that they were hot stuff. So we're like, gotta have some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I want some hot stuff. Steve, you gotta go. You gotta do that. Hot stuff.
Okay, we just lost half of the audience here now.
Yep, bye everybody.
Bye. And still no copyright strike. What the dickens?
I know. Go
Right?
figure. Because we just sound just like Donna Summer, right? Yep. If you OPG Foster, if you eat an ice cube, that's a Thetan unaliving. Oh no. Yeah.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna be afraid because what if there's like a little Reese in there?
Little Reese, right?
Little Reese.
Well, the good news is
bad.
you'll also poo her out.
Oh, wow. Wow. OBG Foster again. My aunt was in a hospice room with my cousin and nobody saying anything. I thought all of the SPs who can't do this and won't have family around them at the end. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. And it's sad that they can't really grieve their loved ones as well. I mean, just one thing after another, just denying normal human emotions and love and compassion, So,
we're coming for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And Shelley.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Pete Jensen, my first one was the Thetan account that did flyovers of gold. My first video, maybe.
YouTube,
the first YouTube channel. Yep. There's actually a couple the Thetan account, because I was going to say there's a couple that did flyovers, but that Angry Thetan or whatever it was one of the
Is that what it is, Angry Thetan? Yeah.
I think it's Angry Thetan. It's
That's the one that I think that I was talking about during the chatathon that has the aerial images of gold that Aaron and Mark used.
I think that's the one. And there's another one that comes up when you type in, like if you just type in Scientology gold drone or something. There's another pretty popular one, but there are several that a lot of people have flown their drones up in a.
And now Apostate Alex is taken up on himself to do it in England.
Right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Right. And
that
you guys
was
watched
amazing,
it during the last Inundation, right? You guys watched it together.
Yeah, we did. I would love to go back there with a drone of my own and crash through the glass and get all of the Xenu papers. Just fly this drone in, steal them all, and then fly
St. Hill?
It's St. Hill, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a great song title, A Drone of My Own.
Drone of my own.
Drone of my own.
Yeah.
8 points of out R Factor. Big thank you to the Never Ends for helping Liz.
It is our pleasure.
Yes, and thank you to Liz Gale, who was in the chat and who is also on Aaron's stream. Thank you to everybody. I mean, there's so many OGs and second gens, and it's just absolutely amazing to have you all.
Absolutely.
All the support. It's awesome. Freezy new project. Are you sure, Denver? You sleep with a lot of people.
That's about him not being
I'm not
pregnant,
sure.
ovulating.
Yeah. Ovulating. Yeah, no, I'm not sure anymore.
355, you could be ovulating, Steve-O, just saying.
It's a possibility. And here never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I don't believe allergies put you as PTS, potential trouble source. I don't know. They had a long discussion tonight about just, getting sick and having any symptoms. They usually would blame it on allergies, right? If you got a cold. So maybe you wouldn't be in trouble if you had allergies? No. Maybe because LRH had allergies, and so does little baby Davy. So maybe that's an
allergies because everyone used perfume near him and he didn't like it.
Right. Is your soap
I think
perfume?
he had allergies. It had something, and then he didn't let anybody use perfume because of that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Breezy New Project. I want to clarify, I support vegetarians. I just eat meat, but remember, eating meat is an instinct. Not eating meat is a decision. Yep. That makes sense. That does.
Can't make friends with salad. You can't make friends with salad. You can't make friends with salad. You can't make friends with
fish are friends, not food. Remember that. Joel McCoyne. I used to have hair. Then I had kids. Teenagers was the reason I lost my hair, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I have a lot of gray hair, and I name them all.
Man, if I had to name mine, I'm like, I'm screwed.
You can blame it on your kitties, right? The gray hair.
Yeah, poor thing is. They're so nice.
So cute. They're so sweet. Deviant Outcast. Hey, Deviant. I wonder if they have silent sex too. I mean, that's no fun. I mean, if the old hanky panky results in fertilization, or if they're up to date on the science on that single subject. I don't know.
I wonder.
I don't know how far back the engrams and the restimulate. I don't know all that stuff. Yeah.
If I recall though,
Liz Gale, I always called her Gal. Liz Gale, she would know. We don't want to put her to work though. She's just relaxing.
She's behind. I think she's catching up.
She is catching up. No, if I recall though, I believe whilst they were having sex, Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise, it was not silent. Katie was screaming, "Oh God, get me out of here! Oh God, get me out of here!" for a good 15, 20 seconds. So
it's funny.
Oh God, get you out of here. Just saying.
No, maybe.
Pete Jensen says, Juliana, you're trying to make sense of Scientology. Take a step back. Pete, I am the Scientologist. That's what I do.
Good luck with that.
I have never seen Juliana look so ghetto than she did right there. Just, Pete, I'm going to cap your ass.
Pete.
It was awesome. That was just an awesome moment.
That was awesome.
I would love to see Nora do an impression of Juliana doing that. That would be awesome.
Oh my God.
That would be my dream. She'd be like, Pete, I am the Scientologist. Step back. I love it. Simply good. I have diverticulitis and it's painful. Pales in comparison. I can imagine
to childbirth.
Yeah, I can imagine though. That sounds awful.
Childbirth. I was thinking pales in comparison to constipation.
Sure, Steve.
No, diverticulitis.
Because that's what we were talking about, so it makes sense.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Pete says, store some trees in my Dianetics book. No kidding, right? Just get those get the seeds out, get the seeds and the stems out, and you can you got bushes galore in there.
Deviant Outcast, no, you don't smoke the book. You have the covers. The OCB. Oh.
What's OCB?
I read it as never mind. Now I don't know because I thought it was talking about not THC, but what's the other one? CBD. Yeah, I read that. See, I am a little bit dyslexic, I think, because I mixed up all that.
It's also late, and why not?
Yeah. Well, I only drank an inch so far because I didn't fill it up tonight. It's 5%, so it's about like a beer.
You're fine.
I'm being good. I'm trying to be good, but I felt like a little bit, a little something.
Oh, OCB rolling paper for weed. Thank you, Deviant Outcast.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
see, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that one.
It's a brand of rolling paper. Destin Salazar also said, thank you.
Don Lambert, I identify as a non-violent turkey breast eater.
Good
Okay.
to know.
Dawn?
Non-violent.
Dawn, I don't
nonviolent
think
part is very
think
important.
there's such a thing as a non-violent,
Violent.
because those turkeys lose their
I
heads
have seen
somehow.
them.
Yeah,
Even
but
if
you
you
don't
don't
have to
do it,
think about it. You buy it
even
in
if
the
you don't
store.
do it,
That's the kind of meat eater that I am. I can't think about where they come from. I have to forget that was an animal at some point. Otherwise, I can't. And I need the protein, and I don't eat very well. So,
Well, if you listen to more vegan chat with Clearwater Chad,
I know you're right. I know you did it.
Chad's 25% vegan for anyone that wants to know.
25% vegan.
Yep.
the bottom quarter.
Dawn says I buy my turkey at the store. There you go. Same, non-violently.
There you go.
I approve, Dawn. I approve.
Deviant Outcast
Oh, go
says,
ahead.
and don't lace the book with weed. We Swedes will get in trouble ordering it because our government is. I can't swear again because apparently I've already gone over the PG-13 rating, so it's effed up, just not on weed.
Yep.
That's funny.
Good night, Pete Jensen.
Night, Pete.
Night, Pete.
Night.
It was great. A lot of
Renee
fun.
B. THC is illegal in Texas. I didn't know that, but perhaps I'd get a pass with your book. Maybe.
Yeah.
Liz Scale. I know, right? If I can find a way to infuse my book with cannabis, I'll scream it from the rooftops. Yes. There
Nice.
you go. Liz
It's
again.
a great book, regardless.
Such a good idea, Pete. My book promo boxes do have sparkly gold pre-roll papers inside and a hemp bookmark. Ooh, there you go.
Nice. There you go.
Like it.
That comes out next week. The pre-orders. Oh, book promo boxes. Never mind.
Yeah, I think she said the pre-orders come out
22nd. She said
that's soon.
That's soon.
Of this
Very
month?
soon.
I thought it was September. For some reason, I'm confused. Oh no, September is the launch.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh.
Pete Jensen, Juliana doesn't look a day over 25. You do
Thank
look really
you.
young.
Blame it on the crappy camera, but my gray hair doesn't lie. I'm a
No,
day
I
over.
love your
I'm
hair.
a day over 25. Thank you. Just a day though.
Liz Gale, yes, Renee, to be honest, it's a bit sensationalized of a title. Nah, I don't think so. Because I truly believe in the healing power of the whole plant. Confession number 2, I love cannabis. Here you go. There's your merch.
The stems, even. Liz says the whole plant, and I'm going. The stems are nasty. The seeds, at least you can grow. The stems are just like they just get in the way. You just got to snip them out.
That's illegal.
I need more
where
info
I am,
there, Liz.
so I
Is it
couldn't
illegal?
say. Yeah.
Mm.
But I
Freezes-
don't smoke either. Not that I would say if
not
it's
my
legal
thing.
here, but
I can
but
do
not my
edibles
thing.
once in a while, but yeah, smoking it's not my thing. I think that I know everybody tells me I've tried the wrong kind, and I don't really want to try another kind. So it just makes me hungry, paranoid, and tired. So I'd rather have a little bit
Wine.
of
I like beer, but
Right.
it's too cold for beer now.
Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's winter. I mean, I do drink beer in winter too, but
Oh,
Wine warms you
beer
up.
is America's prime. Or wait, winter is America's prime beer drinking season because of all the football.
There you
and
go.
you drink
Yeah,
your
that makes
beer
sense.
warm.
Beer and wings. Yeah.
Most of us
Warmer.
don't.
Uh,
No,
Yeah.
it's right
No,
out
you
of the
don't.
fridge.
Renee B.
Yeah, no, I
Liz.
never did there.
Go ahead, honey. Sorry about that.
No, I'm just sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Renee B. Liz, so glad you allowed us part of your book reveal. Yeah, that was amazing, Liz.
Yeah,
that
was
just
amazing.
Very
Yep.
touching. We were talking about that earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, just
It
to see
was.
your face, and we were all excited for you. It was very special. Very, very special. Liz Gale, I'm still catching up on this live. I'm loving the smokable book idea. I will have to just offer my promo boxes on my site with all those goodies. Yes. Oh, yes. She has a site. Yeah.
Nice.
Liz again. Joel, thanks. It really is an accomplishment. Pete, thank you. I'd be honored to be among those shelves. Yes. Liz, you can,
And good
you can
night.
come on with us anytime,
Sorry.
but we didn't want to ask you tonight because you already did a 2-hour live stream, but you're welcome.
And also we're doing the every other week thing. So maybe next week she's interested. Maybe when the book launches. Joel, good night. Thank you.
Good night, Joel.
Good night, Joel.
Night. Have a great night. Steve-O, here's one for you.
Hey, if you were to crash your drone through St. Hill, you would need to rig it with a paint bomb with goldenrod colored paint. Absolutely, I would, without a doubt. I would also want to. I would also want to do that with a cheap camera because there's nothing like losing a $800 GoPro inside Scientology.
Yeah.
Scientology. I like that. There's so many things you could do with that. Liz, I'm just buzzing with excitement. You guys are all so freaking great. Well, we support you. We love you. Love you, Liz. And the other day was a blast doing that quiz with you. I love to be quizzed on to see to see what we've learned from listening to you all.
My hands are broken.
But why do I forget the thing that I just did? I just did the heart. And
you did a really cool one. Chad's got his drawn heart.
Picture's easier.
I just did it, and I don't know how to do it anymore.
The little fingery ones?
Those
the other day. That was so cool.
No, this one that I do like this. I just did it literally, and then when I went to do it again, my hands don't know how to do it anymore. I
didn't see it. Did you see it, Marilyn? I didn't see it.
The other day she did a really cool one. Yeah, I think we got a screenshot of it. Liz Gale, I think you should just offer a copy of Pocket Dianetics with smokable pages. Yeah.
Dianetics makes more sense than
book
a second copy of her book.
It's true. That's
a better idea. That's right. Actually that's
something better to be smoked.
Yeah. That's an improvement of your idea, in my opinion.
Liz, my cover is totally a throwback to Dianetics first edition, the fiber green background.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we got that question. I think when we had, was it the triangle, the two triangles within the two triangles? Someone asked what the original Dianetics book cover looked like. Remember that? And I think we had Janice Gillum Grady on. That was a few. See, sometimes I remember random things. I remember. Yeah, I love her. Rue, Fortnite. Thank you for the super chat. Wonder if the OBGYN has to be silent as well. In my case, everybody it was a man.
But how do you tell the person to push then if you can't say any words?
I don't know.
Have a
piece of
sign.
Paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Piece of paper, Chad. You're the man. That's why you're the man, Chad.
But what if if an unborn child can understand words, can't an unborn child also understand how to read?
No, because they're not out in the world yet. They're not looking at the paper.
They have X-ray vision.
No, they don't.
They do.
Steven Outcast, about the cannabis.
You never know.
You can make butter and paper and clothes and oil. It's an awesome plant.
See, so you can use everything.
I did not know that.
Wow.
Update.
Irish coffee is great in winter, says Catherine Reynolds. Does this Irish coffee have Irish, what is that stuff? Billy's Irish cream? If it does, I'm all for that.
It does.
Irish coffee is what? Rum?
I don't know, but it just sounds good.
I know it's some kind of...
Irish cream is Bailey. I love Bailey's Irish cream. It's very expensive though. I
make it curdle with tequila.
Tequila.
I saw this thing on Facebook the other day. People were soaking grapes in tequila and then like rubbing them with lime. That's actually sounded good. And freezing them. That'd be good for the summer. Yep.
Duke.
Ukduke?
Ukduk? Or Ukduk, yeah.
Ukduk. In Austria, beer is called liquid bread. Yeah, beer is food. That's what Duncan says. He loves beer. And he's German, so he really loves beer.
I like beer too.
Renee B, salute to the Never Ends YouTubers.
Salute.
Yes, there's so many Never Ends around. Yep. Liz Gale, it's far more open-minded than people from my upbringing. Far more open-minded than people from my upbringing. I'm not sure what that.
I think she's talking about the community, like
all
of us here.
Yeah,
and
Liz, if you're still listening, I love how you're doing quizzes on other cults as well, and I'm really interested in that because I do study quite a few different cults, and I was in one of
and you were born in the cult.
Yeah, well, I was grown. Yeah, I grew up in a
not
very
born,
culty,
but you grew up in a cult,
in a very culty atmosphere. But then full blown scary, terrible cult was when I was 20. Yeah. But yeah, we do, Chad and I do some live streams, and Juliana's helped a lot. We've had different people. It's usually during the day when Steve-O's working he's paying his bills. But yeah, we've been doing different cults. Really. So yeah, Liz, if you ever want to do a cult live stream with us, if there's any cults you're really interested in talking about, let us know. You can quiz us or whatever. OBG Foster, fly a drone and drop business cards for the Aftermath Foundation. I've heard some people suggest that. That is actually a really good idea.
That's an interesting idea, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think you can't get in trouble. I mean, you might get in trouble for dropping goldenrod paint, but for dropping like little candy bars or something good, like attached to Aftermath cards.
The idea of the card is actually very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sign language.
Doctors.
Sign language. Okay, gotcha. So we're a little bit over 2 hours, so we're kind of winding down here, maybe.
I'm being schooled about drinks here. In a minute, you'll get to that.
Okay. Rue, Chad will have a chalkboard to read. Push.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yep.
Where's Chad? Come back here, Chad.
I'll keep it so it doesn't go away.
There's a couple for him, yeah.
Hey, from a poet. Irish coffee is coffee with a shot of Irish whiskey. Oh, Irish whiskey and a little Irish cream in it. Delicious. That sounds so good. And the winter's coming up because Maryland winters are very long. So
there you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Steven Outcast, have you had Buffalo Trace?
Did I start that?
Buffalo
I'm sorry if I started that because that's not related to anything we were talking. That's like
come home tonight.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace, won't you come home tonight?
Ooh, Liz Ferris is back.
Come home tonight.
Now we have Liz and Liz in the house.
See, there you go. Steve-O, stop. We're gonna get demonetized. Oh, hey, darling.
Liz Ferris.
Both Liz's.
Liz and Liz.
Hey, both
Liz's. I love you. We've been talking about the chat-a-thon like pretty much all night on and off, and yeah.
Which explains this comment about Irish coffee, Liz. Yes. We've just been talking about booze all night.
Purple Groovy. Hey, haven't seen you in a while, doll. Irish whiskey goes in Irish coffee. We top it off with green cream to mint. Oh, that's an idea too. Hello from St. Louis City, Missouri. Hey. Nice.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. It all sounds good. All sounds good to me. Deviant Outcast. Rum. That would make it Caribbean coffee. And weed makes it Jamaican coffee. What?
That's a little Jamaican stoner joke.
Jamaican meat, yeah.
Caribbean queen. The same thing.
Jamaican me want some Jamaican coffee.
There you go. Hey, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I saved this for Chato. From Rue.
You can read it if you want.
It says Chad will have a chalkboard to read. Oh, that's true.
During the silent birth, there's a better one. This one's good, but there's a better one.
I think we got rid of it though.
Maybe.
Oh, you got rid of that one? Somebody said that Chad will type push.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't see that one.
That is probably better.
He'll type it. Oh yeah.
He'll type push.
Yeah.
All right, one for me here. Renee VS.
Yeah.
What's the signature drink in Brazil? It is caipirinha.
What's that?
Caipirinha. It is cachaça, which is like a Brazilian beverage, alcoholic beverage made of sugar cane, lime, ice, and sugar.
Oh, that sounds so good.
But then there are
Sugar and lime.
variations. You can eat. I like caipirinha actually. Caipirinha. There are variations. Like you can have it with vodka, and then it's called caipirosca. There are different names, but they're all caipirinha with vodka, caipirinha with, wine. People make it with different things. But
I'm
can I
just
share
looking
this
at
with you?
Sorry.
Can I share
Sorry.
this with you real quick?
Yeah. Right ahead.
Here. So this is it. It looks like a mojito here, because but it's not really. That's the one picture.
Oh, that's
Can you still see it?
Oh,
Can you see
very
the picture?
green.
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
limes.
So it's like limes. Yeah, a lot of sugar, and then usually cachaça or maybe vodka. I like mine with vodka too, and
sounds
lime
good.
and sugar and ice. That's it.
That sounds good. Because
Yeah,
I never had one of my most disappointing things was I finally, because I spent a lot of time in a cult, and there's no like you don't go to races, you don't go to like you can't even buy scratch tickets. Like I still have not bought a scratch ticket to this day. I'm waiting to someday when I feel really lucky, maybe I'll win the lottery or something. But I've never bought a lottery ticket, never done. But I did go to a party and a restaurant where it was like a sports bar, and I couldn't wait. Like I had like a fancy hat on watching the Kentucky Derby, and I actually won. I actually gambled and won. I was so excited, but I had my first mint julep and my last mint julep. It was terrible. And I really was so excited. I'm like, I'm going to really love this. And it was just not my thing. Maybe that's how they made it, but yeah. So,
but that's the thing. You got to try it,
Yeah, you gotta try things too.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know I had it. So Liz said she's still catching up. I'm still catching up. I'm LOLing so hard at Maryland's. We're only kidding that you smell like poop. Oh, we're saying Osa smells like poo. Yeah, this is the merch.
But if they do, Chad has soap for you.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And they smell like this much poo.
You too could sleep with Steve-O. Yes. Just use some soap first. Yeah.
Sleeping with Denver Steve-O and his big
Looking for my other
pillow.
girl.
If you're not doing anything tonight, come and swing over at midnight Clearwater time and sleep with Steve-O.
Ooh, I like that.
Steve-O.
There you go. There's your intro.
Did you write that, or did you create that now in your head?
I literally just wrote it at this moment. Yes.
Please write it down. Please record it while it's recorded, because
but it is recorded now. Anything I say right now is recorded.
I know, that's what I did. That's why I corrected myself. I said it is recorded. Please use that. I love it.
I'm sure
copywritten. There you go, everybody.
Non-ironically. This is actually very cool.
Looking for Liz in all the one places.
Don't forget to visit the Denver Steve-O Speed Shop.
The Denver Steve-O what shop?
For the merch shop.
Sleep shop?
Sweatshop.
I think by accident. I said speed shop by accident. Merch shop, I think I meant.
Sweatshop, speed shop.
Yep.
I'm the one with the sweatshop. I've got all these news. I'm finished. I'm actually done, I think, with all these. Gotta just package them up.
Look. I want the pillow. So here's what you can do. You can
Look
go
at
to
that.
www.denversteve-o.com and get yourself one.
Get yourself a pillow.
Limited availability.
Pillow. 2 sizes for you to snuggle with. Yes.
A couple more starred comments.
Oh, cool.
Let's go. Oh, we were talking about Tori Magoo. Yes, she was the first person I contacted when I want to leave. Yeah, she was like really early, like OG, speaking out. Yeah. And yeah, she was part of OSA, right? And she started talking to, was it Andreas? I can't remember the
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
remember his name, but
I
yeah.
know I've listened to all those podcasts so many times and the interviews, but it all kind of, it's a little late at night, but
Tori was on
and
YouTube.
there's so many.
Yeah, she
And
was on
there's
YouTube
so
back when
many
it was just
stories
called Tube.
Back when it's probably a dial-up connection.
You're probably right.
Back then, probably true. Yeah.
That is probably a fact.
Yeah.
You've got mail.
I don't think we got internet here besides dial up till like, I want to say 2010 or 11. Not awful. That wasn't that long ago.
No.
Yeah. It's been. Sorry. He's barking. He wants me to come pet him. Juliana, I'm going to mute myself for a minute because he's really going off.
What's your favorite Brazilian dish?
The plate.
It's not a dish, but it's dessert.
Ooh.
Brigadeiro. Brigadeiro, if you want to say it in English. Brigadeiro is my favorite thing ever. Like if I had to choose one thing to eat for the rest of my life and it would be good enough for my health and I would not get sick of it, it would be brigadeiro for sure. I love that so much. It's condensed milk, powdered chocolate, and butter. And then you cook it and it's delicious.
Excellent.
You had me at butter.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, condensed milk has sugar. It's a really good thing to bake with.
It's really sweet. It's really sweet.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
but then instead of using like the powdered chocolate, you could use like powdered cocoa, and then it's not so sweet. You know, people do all kinds of variations of it nowadays, but
Night
I like the
Freezino.
traditional one.
Night Freezino.
Night Freezino. Yeah, I think I had started that one too.
Oh yes.
Good night, Freezino.
Just realized the time. Yeah, we're all.
It's almost time to sleep with Steve-O. Am I right? You guys know I'm right. You guys know I did it.
You slept with Steve-O. You said you did it.
Did you? Did you? All right.
I think we all have.
Yeah. We got to at least check in on the comments and stuff like
Tonight's
that.
the night. Tonight's the night. Yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Witness, have you noticed how many times on a live stream someone says, "Oh, write that down. We should record that." Yes.
Yeah.
I know, right? But writing down, I'm going to defend my point of saying writing something down. It's because you're not going to go back and rewatch it and try to find what it is that you said that you wanted to save. So it's like, write it down. So, you know, but then in this case, it's different because it's a song. So, you know, it's already recorded. So go ahead. And yeah, of course, I forgot that you don't have to record it. It is being recorded.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. Karini, is that how you say it? Juliana. I'm not going to try to pronounce that.
You can say it in English. You can say brigadeiro. That's fine.
Brigadeiro.
Yep, brigadeiro.
It's the best.
Brigadeiro. Yeah, it's the best.
Well, Catherine confirmed it.
She's saying that she makes her brigadeiro with 70% chocolate. Yeah, I like mine sweet, but I eat them with. Let me share this with you guys. Since we shared caipirinha, I think it's only fair that we'll share brigadeiro as well. And I share caipirinha brigadeiro because I learned to say the sounds. You know, this is brigadeiro.
Ooh.
Now, usually, this is the traditional way, right? You're going to roll them into little balls and cover them in sprinkles. They're like, they're like truffles. But this is something that you're going to have in like any children's birthday party. This is like, you know, people say, I knew an Argentinian who said the Brazilians are born naturally knowing how to make brigadeiro, you know, because it's such a staple of the culture. But this is the way you actually start eating after you grow up. Do you see it? Do you see the pan here? I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah.
So because after a while, I realized that actually making the little balls and it's just takes so long and all that. So yeah, I just eat it out of the pan.
That looks so good.
Wow.
You know.
Nice.
So there you go. Show and
Very
tell.
nice. And Rue says the best Brazilian thing is the little balls in it.
Sounds good.
Oh.
All right.
If you're talking about brigadeiros, I agree, but I don't know what the little balls in and what did I miss?
Brazilian things.
Little balls. Eat the little balls. Put the little balls in your mouth.
If they're talking about
Fucking
those little
little balls.
balls, I agree. Those little balls
Yeah,
are very good.
That's what I took it as.
You know, it's funny because it's something that the first time I lived in the US, it's like you take your culture. There were a bunch of Brazilians with me, and then we're like, oh, we gotta show brigadeiro. Like, we bring this cultural thing, and then we make brigadeiro. And then Americans were like, that's good. Yeah, reminds me of caramel. That was all I heard. And then we're like, no, but it's so good. But you're not getting it. It's the best thing ever. But it's cultural. Now, this is interesting.
Wow.
Who
Liz
wants
Gale.
to read that?
I'll do it. I'm a little late with this, but in pregnancy, yes, you're supposed to have silent sex.
Wow.
What?
So if you're trying for a baby, you're supposed to have silent sex.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta have a whole stream on that stuff, man. That's interesting.
So I have a question about this.
Please.
When do the engrams start? Like, when do you start recording? If the thetan only gets the body when the baby is about to be born,
right?
Tuesday.
Why did That's a question for the Scientologist.
That's interesting.
But
investigate.
wait. Oh, I was going to say, because the Scientologist is the one asking the question. So
The Scientologist doesn't claim to know it all. She claims to want to understand it and look for answers.
all right.
Researching the facts. That's good.
Researching the facts as they are.
That's right.
Interesting.
And since Xenu is not a Scientologist, Xenu had raucous, loud, scream from the rooftop sex.
Xenu's my homeboy.
That's right.
Yep. All right. What do you think? Oh, there she goes. Yeah. Liz Gale. Yeah, it can create engrams, which is what Dianetics says.
Yeah.
But yeah, to what Juliana said, if the thetan doesn't enter the body,
when did the engrams start?
Right.
I'll have to look into that. I might go crazy in this quest, you guys. I'm just saying, because LRH was very contradicting in himself. Even he contradicts himself a lot. So I'm gonna try to make sense of some of it, but call me out if I start going crazy in the process.
You have to go off of his latest work, they said, right? Isn't that what Mark Kelly said? Like if he did something.
I don't care about.
Yeah,
I don't care about that part. I just really want to deep dive. Not really,
but. Interesting.
Quite true. True tech. Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Nobody wanted to read that one, but it's there.
No.
Karina says, I heard that U.S. chocolate is not as good as ours, even the Europeans. Maybe when they make brigadeiros in the U.S., it's not as good. Just saying. In my experience, the problem for me personally was not the chocolate, but the condensed milk. So they have a brand of condensed milk in the U.S., which is our leite moça, which is called La Lechera. So I would buy that one because it's the best brand, here. It just doesn't work the same, non dá o ponto, like you don't get to the weight, like how do you say that? Dá o ponto. I don't know how to say that now. So to make the little balls and stuff, they have to stay in the fridge overnight. After staying in the fridge overnight, they would actually look like brigadeiro, they would be too soft or something. But I have a friend who lives in Chicago who's been there for a few years already, and she says that she can make them fine there. So I don't know.
Interesting.
This is a very niche conversation here now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our chocolate's not that good anyway.
Apollo's going a little crazy. I think Duncan tried to go to bed, and of course now he's alone, so he's barking his head off. So I should sign off pretty soon, guys.
Let me get this one then.
20 after 11 here.
And then we'll let's okay, so I have two questions here. What's the difference between body thetans and engrams? And because aren't thetans good? Yeah, that's complicated because they have the thetan, that's us, that's like our spirit, right? The body thetans are the thetans that were imprisoned in glycol by Xeno and were taken to Earth and exploded in volcanoes and clustered and attached to ourselves. So we would have like, you have your thetan that animates your body, and you have your body thetans that are attached to your bodies. And the engrams are something that are even before the body thetans. The engrams are like I don't know how to define it, but it's like the moments of pain and unconsciousness attached. Yeah, so it's like so in the earlier stages of the earlier years or the earlier steps of the bridge, you learn that you're a thetan. That's the basic thing, like you're a spirit. It's easy enough to understand, I think. And then your mind creates these engrams with the negative experiences in your life. And then Scientology, when you get to clear, you're supposed to have cleared your reactive mind of engrams and whatnot, right? Okay. And then body thetans would be something that you discover only in the OT levels. And then you start, what happens is that later on you find out that you were clearing not your engrams, but your body thetans engrams, which is fucked up way to say, keep giving us money and pay for more courses and wait for OT 9 and 10, you know. But I hope that was accurate and somewhat clear. But thank you, Dawn.
Great, guys. Well, we can end on this note.
Yep.
Birthday balls. They are so delish.
That's what they are. They are birthday balls.
Perfect.
Because they deserve birthday balls.
Yeah. Every day is somebody's birthday.
Ooh.
Birthday balls.
Creepy says, thank you for explaining. And now I have to say, Dawn says exactly. So thank you. I have an ex-Scientologist here
you for your help.
confirming what I said.
Oh.
And Liz says, you guys highlighted so many comments about me and my tonight. I think I didn't know you'd do that, to be honest. Oh, come on. But yeah, that's okay. But
we want to learn.
Don't stop talking because of that.
We'd love to have you on. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's talk.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Thanks, everybody. It's been really
Good
fun. Big balls.
Don't forget to switch over to Denver Stevo's to sleep with Stevo if you're sleeping with Stevo guy or girl.
In 38 minutes, we will be sleeping together in 38 minutes.
Yeah, you can already tune in and chat with people that are there before Stevo gets there. And then let's all sleep with Stevo.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, everybody.
Let me I almost forgot that we have an outro.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Out.